Welcome to this week's episode of the 3 Point Play, this week's sports focus. If you can't beat them, join them. Kevin Durant deciding to go to the Golden State Warriors for 2 years, $54.3 million. I'm your host, Zev, with the amazing Aaron and the legendary Jordan. Let's get into it. Aaron, how do you feel about this move?
I like it. I like it for the fact that it helps him get multiple rings as opposed to just getting one or two rings with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Mm-hmm. Plus, there's a lot of personal pressure off him because he has more weapons on his side as opposed to just Westbrook and the rest of the OKC roster. And then he doesn't have to take the load certain night because now you have you have Curry, you have Thompson,
sure.
Green can set them all up. Yeah. And you have Iguodala who can set them all up. They have more options.
Is that something we want to see from our stars, though? Taking the load off?
Taking the load as a big star? Like a big name star?
I mean, top three player.
Honestly, no. I don't personally like it on that aspect because I don't want a bunch of big names join several teams to make a bunch of super teams.
Sure.
Because that's just defeats the competition of it. Because I personally like each team having one or two superstars. So then you have great rivalries throughout the entire season with multiple teams as opposed to just great rivalries with just 4 teams.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. Jordan, what do you think?
I have to strongly disagree. I actually really dislike Durant going to the Warriors.
Okay.
It's just...
A lot of people feel that way.
You got to win the championship. If you just go on a team with a bunch of other stars, you're not really winning. You're just joining the bandwagon.
Going on for the ride.
Basically, it's kind of like James Jones hanging out with LeBron for 6 seasons straight, winning 3 rings. And it's kind of what Durant's doing. He will help the team, but I just don't like it.
Well, what do you guys think his motivation was for going? I mean,
his motivation was the fact that he could win multiple titles with the Warriors as opposed to just winning 1 to 2.
He had a phenomenal team in OKC.
He did have a nice after that Ibaka trade, that was the perfect team for him.
Right. Victor Oladipo. Enes Kanter came into his own. Steven Adams as well.
I mean, they had nice pieces, but he probably felt that he couldn't win it with the team due to the fact that, maybe that relationship with Westbrook on the court wasn't helping either. Because Westbrook, since last season, when he became Mr. Triple-Double, he needed the ball more in his hands in order for himself to be great. So that took away from Durant's greatness, which probably made Durant a little bit more upset.
Okay.
So that's what probably paved the way for Durant to go lean towards the Warriors to sign that 2-year deal.
Well, now with that, core 4 they're calling it, what's their weakness? Do they have a weakness? Jordan, what do you think?
No, they don't have any weaknesses.
No?
They got Curry, Clay, Durant, Draymond Green, and they have a sick bench also now. They got David West for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting all these players. Zaza Pachulia
Pachulia for nothing.
Yeah.
He's a rebounding machine.
Yeah, he is.
You got Livingston off the bench. You got Iguodala. And you have more free agents who might join anytime soon.
We've heard Ray Allen rumored to maybe decide to go to the Warriors.
This could be the best team in history.
But they have a weakness. They don't have a rim protector.
That's true.
Well, maybe Zaza will.
Zaza Pachulia is not getting you 1 to 2 blocks a game. Maybe
you don't
one.
Have to
He's not getting you 2. He's not getting you 2 blocks a game.
You don't necessarily have to get a block.
He's not going to do what Bogut did. And the fact that he's not going to do that's their weakness because Bogut was an X factor.
You don't have to block the shot.
Yes, you have to alter shots also.
Yes, exactly.
You're going to tell me Zaza Pachulia is going to alter more shots than Bogut did?
Listen, everyone on that Warriors team last year looked like they played great defense just because they were on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same goes for the Spurs.
But the Warriors had great help defense due to the fact that Bogut was the rim protector. You saw in the finals there was
only played 10 minutes a game though.
Yeah, but in those 10 minutes he was phenomenal because he did what he had to do. He played his role.
And Bogut can barely move. Zaza at least
can't move either.
Well, he's not as slow as Bogut.
He's not quick.
I wouldn't say he's quick. He's 7 foot tall.
Yeah, but what happens when their 5 comes in?
The Death 5?
The Death Squad.
It's just going to be the same concept, just take out Barnes and put in Durant.
Will that weakness stay in place, though? If you have a Death Squad, that now includes Kevin Durant?
Yeah, it can still have that weakness can still be there.
Okay.
Because you still need to have that one guy who's going to protect the rim in certain situations.
All right.
Granted, Green can alter shots, but then who's gonna if Green's altering the shot, who's boxing out? Let's say Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
Well, what
That hurt them.
What
That
they
hurt them a
gained
lot.
from Durant is now extra height on the team to rebound and block. You know, that extra man.
Yeah, the blocker on the wing, 7 feet, long arms. All right.
Mhm.
Well, now that we have these super teams, the question really is: should there be more? Do you think that we need to see more super teams moving forward, Jordan? What do you think?
Well, now that Durant has did it like this, there should be now.
Yeah.
I actually hope Dwayne Wade signs with the Cavaliers now. Give them a challenge, run for their money,
I mean, he's available.
and if they end up winning the championship, the Cavs, then Durant, he'll probably just leave the Warriors and head over for the Cavs next season.
Oh my God! No,
I mean, he could. What do you think, Aaron? Do you
No,
think we
I
need
don't.
to see more super teams?
We do not
moving
need to
forward?
see more super teams. It's just ridiculous because it's just to feast the competition, and you're only going to have 3 to 4 teams that are super stacked, as opposed to just 10 to 12 teams that have like that go-to superstar on the wing.
I mean,
If Durant does it, then everyone can do it.
But it's not a positive thing.
No, it's not.
well, that's our next question then. Is this move good for the league?
It's good for the league in a global standard because it will draw more viewers outside of the United States.
Yeah.
But I feel like in the United States itself, I don't feel like it's that good of a move because a lot of people are hating the fact that he jumped ship and went to the team that beat them in
Okay.
the Western Conference Finals.
Well, actually, I agree. It will generate more money, obviously, because more people will just watch the Warriors. It's probably going to be on TV all the time.
Listen, we disliked when LeBron went to Miami. At least a lot of people did, and we saw, TV go up, revenues go up just because
Mm-hmm.
LeBron's on the team, that crazy Miami Heat team. So same could happen with the Warriors.
That's right.
Yeah.
And basically, some people say, actually, I've heard this before. I'm not watching the season. The Warriors going to win, no doubt.
It's a wrap.
People are gonna watch the Warriors
Yes,
all
people are
season
going to watch
long.
the Warriors.
Yeah. That's gonna be prime time all the time.
That's right.
All right. Well, now, I mean, they're building a bench of some sort. You have Zaza Pachulia, you have David West, Ray Allen's rumored to go as well. What are the expectations for this team?
It's finals or bust.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
with this stacked lineup, it's definitely finals or bust.
Putting them at gunpoint.
You have to. We did it with the Heat.
It's true.
We've done it with several teams. We even did it with the Laker team back in several years ago.
Yeah.
So even though they failed, so that's what makes them the bust. But
Hmm.
we always had every team at gunpoint.
Yeah, but we saw just what happened with Miami. It takes time. It's difficult, and they lost.
Yeah, but that's more because you had 2 ball handlers who needed the ball more times than not.
Okay.
This team, the ball just moves around.
Right.
And Durant is not going to doesn't need to be a guy who has the ball in his hand, who has to create for himself. Other people could create for him. Even though he could create for himself, that's not entirely his game. He can spot up.
That's true.
LeBron couldn't spot up.
Yeah.
Wade could not spot up from 3.
There's only one ball on the court.
Exactly.
Okay. What do you think, Jordan?
Well, this team is for sure. They have way more pieces than that Heat team.
Yeah.
With LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. So it's not. I don't think it's going to be difficult for them. They just have to stay healthy until the playoffs come around.
Do you think they will win the finals?
Well, I think that really depends on other teams like the Spurs and the Cavs.
Okay.
Really, but it can go either way.
Yeah.
They seem like the favorite for Vegas, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, Vegas has plus 30 odds for anyone who's a gambling person. You can get all 29 teams for plus 30 odds against the Warriors. That's pretty.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. I mean, putting so much hype into something we haven't even seen on the floor yet.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
And the roster isn't even official yet either.
it's still getting pieces.
Are you guys going to make a bet?
Ah.
No.
Oh god. Well, we've been talking about Kevin Durant, obviously, a lot, but there is another person who was in Oklahoma City that might feel the burden of his decision, Russell Westbrook. What do we see happening with him?
Oh, he's definitely going to leave after this season. He's out.
He's out.
I think it's more of the fact that he's going to get traded because with Oklahoma City's history, if their certain players don't sign an extension, they get traded.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You can see that with Harden,
Right.
Ibaka, and Westbrook.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they just traded Ibaka to get Oladipo for Durant and company.
I thought that was going to be amazing.
And
I
now,
thought it was gonna be great,
and now
actually.
he just let it go to waste
Right.
by leaving the team. So, got to feel a little bad for them.
I mean, Oklahoma City fans are screaming.
And that definitely upset
what do
burning
we
jerseys left and right.
Where do you think Westbrook's going, if you had to guess?
I honestly do not know.
Okay.
I can't. I don't know. I haven't thought much about it yet.
I see him in LA. See Laker
Do
land.
you?
I mean, listen,
I mean, granted, that's home for him.
that's home for him. I mean, he played his college ball at UCLA, but Lakers have pieces. D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle. I mean, they have
You
some,
ship a couple of those young pieces to OKC.
with a pick or two. I mean,
I mean,
knows?
you're back to technically square one, but you have nice young players up and coming.
exactly. I mean, the Thunder have always been an organization that knows how to build from within, build their youth.
They know how to farm their players right.
People did not think a lot of Steven Adams. We saw him explode in this playoffs. Deion Waiters, rekindled his career just being
Andre
able to...
Roberson.
Oh, Andre Roberson, just shoot the three. Just shoot the three. All right. I mean, definitely going to be an very interesting season. Does this affect Kevin Durant's, legacy? The Warriors' legacy?
It definitely affects his legacy because he had to go to the team that beat him.
Yeah.
He went with the whole philosophy: if you can't beat them, join them.
Oh,
So with the
our focus on
mindset
today's
like
show.
that, exactly. But with the mind like that, most of his rings will probably have little asterisks to certain people.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay. I mean, there are critics everywhere.
There are.
All right. Well, we'll definitely see this season. That's our show. Please like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter. Warriors. Warriors. Ow! Dick.
Did it hit you?
Yeah. It's a rock. Oh my god. That really hurt.
We didn't say to dunk it.
Shut up! It was so good. Look at Jack. That's a blooper one right there.
Hey everyone, thank you all for watching. Let us know what you think of the show in the comments. This week's question for all of you: what do you think of this super team? Let us know in the comments section below. Please remember to subscribe and tweet at us. Subscribe like now.